What's up, guys? Hey, before we get started, I have a question for you guys. So, I'm not a big city lawyer like some of you guys are. I'm just, a humble, the GO.A.T wine merchant. But I have a question for you. So one of the videos that from the previous episodes, I did a short about Pinots, where it says the best mouthwash out there. And then, when I was doing my video, I had one of the songs in the background, and it said the video was partially blocked. And I was like, partially blocked? What does that mean? It was part of the original sound. So I had a song in the background. It's a song that I get from Google Play. I pay Google Play. Google Play, I assume it pays the studios who pay the artists. So they say I was plagiarizing the song. It's like, huh, that's fascinating. How does that work? Sounds like a lot of people want to get more money than they deserve. So, like I said, maybe you guys could leave a comment in the section. But I found it a lot, kind of perplexed. I got a song playing in the background, the same thing. Google Play, I pay them every single month. So we'll see how this goes. All right. But let's get back to what you guys came here to do. I know this is the best part of your day. And it's like you get to watch me enjoy some good wine and tell you all about it. All right, so again, we got some Portuguese wine, 3 selections right here. I have 1 white and 2 reds, and they're all kind of from the northern part of Portugal. So we're gonna taste kind of north to slightly more south. We're gonna start first with Vinho Verde. All right. So this is the northernmost Portuguese wine region. The name of the region is Vinho Verde, kind of green wine. It's also a style of wine. A lot of the times these wines, they're kind of low alcohol, slightly fizzy, easy drinking summer wines. I think majority of them kind of mass produced. Like I said, easy drinking, not very interesting. But this example is a more complex example of that. It's from Anselmo Mendes, who's one of the best winemakers in Portugal. Robert Parker, he said the same thing as well. He said Anselmo Mendes is one of the Portuguese best winemakers. He's won a bunch of awards from their local magazines that cover wine. And this is one of his kind of entry-level wine, which is pretty fantastic. This is made 100% from Loero grape. So Loero, I read somewhere it might be the most used grape in Vinho Verde. So Vinho Verde is a blend. It could be made of many different grapes. Like I said, Loero is one of them. Sometimes they blend it in with Alvarinho, Avesso, etc. Using, I think there might be 5 or 6 different grapes. All right, so this wine got 92 points from Wine Enthusiast. And it retails for 16 bucks. Pretty great value. And just kind of put in a context to that. Just think about some of the domestic California wines. How many California wines get 92 points from winemakers that are called one of the best winemakers in California and retail for 16 bucks? I would say none or less than that. That's my approximation. All right, so let's taste this one. Citrus fruit comes out right on the nose. Man, minerality just kicks in. It's so refreshing. And now it's like, on the palate, I have like citrus and minerals just dancing on top of that. Fantastic. All right, I love this. I love great example of Vinho Verde. I'm not a big fan of that kind of fizzy style Vinho Verde, even though it's very popular. I know people drink, kind of the feedback I get from that. You know what? It's so easy drinking. I don't have to think about it. I just sip on it. To me, this is way more interesting. It does make me think about it. When I put this in, I'm like, oh, what is this? This is something good. If you're not thinking about it, to me, you're just kind of consuming alcohol. That's about it. All right, so this is a fantastic one. All right, then Douro. Douro's a little south of Vinho Verde, but it's still upper Portugal, northern Portugal. So this blend is made from 2 grapes, Touriga Nacional and Touriga Franca. Both of these grapes are big in the production of port. the most famous wine in the Douro Valley. But this is a still wine. You know, they started making still wines. I mean, they've been making them forever, but their reputation really kind of escalated over the last, 20 years, which is, not that long, relatively speaking. All right. You can see it's so deep. Because both of these wines are, full-bodied wines. Touriga Nacional, it's comparable to Cabernet in the sense that big tannins, full body, can age for a really long time when you have like an exceptional example of that. Exceptional example meaning it comes from grape sites, older vines, and plus the winemaker who knows how to treat the material. All right. A little bit of fruit, black fruit on the nose, not super pronounced. Fruity, ripe on the palate. Definitely on the fruity side. Probably from hotter conditions. If you like California wine, you like this one. This is definitely kind of in that new world style, even though it's from the old world. All right, so that was from the Douro. All right, and the final one is MOB, Moreira, Olazabal, Borgia. So it's a combination from two really nice winemakers in Portugal, and this comes from the Douro region, which is slightly more south. 3 grapes in this one. Touriga Nacional, like I mentioned before, and Touriga Nacional is used in a lot of blends. Probably the most that I've seen. I don't know if it's the #1 grown grape, but it's the most that I've seen. So that's 40%. Alpachero, which is a grape, as far as I know, is local to the Douro region, 30%, and high-end 30%. And high-end is the same grape as Mencia, which is kind of more prevalent in northwest Spain. So a little bit north of that. It's a medium-bodied wine. I always compare it to like Loire, Cabernet Franc. It's got that nice acidity, nice medium body, but it's got more fruit character than typical Loire Cabernet Franc. All right, so let's test this out. Deep as well, not as deep though in color. More pronounced nose of red fruit, more so than the Douro. Well, I like it. More characteristic, I think, than the Douro. Much more profiles. You get still a lot of black fruit, maybe a little bit like blackberries, plum. Cherry jumps out, a lot of herbal character. Yeah, it's got a nice combination, so I like this one. Very nice one. Alright guys, we tasted the 3 wines. For me, I think the Reverie was the best one. I love its combination of minerality and fruit. Douro is probably second. And the Douro, to me, it's kind of like easygoing, fruity wine was third. So, for me, this is the winner. Alright guys, I'm going to put the description of all these wines below. Please check them out, check the product page, more information about them. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Thank you guys. Bye.